Buenos días, mis amores. ¿Cómo han amanecido hoy? Llegó el jueves y vamos a comenzar nuestros ejercicios, mis amores. No te debes rendir, hay que seguir y seguir. Miren, mis amores, así, listo para nuestro workout de hoy, 3 de febrero. 3, y sea como estamos hoy, deja ver. Sí, 3 de febrero. Este es el mes del amor y la amistad. Que no se te olvide, el amor es bueno, el amor es jactancioso, el amor todo lo cubre, todo lo perdona. El amor es lo mejor, mis amores. El amor a Dios, el amor a ágape, el amor familiar, el amor a la vida, el amor por todo lo que nos rodean, porque eso es la verdad, es lo mejor, el amor. Cuando estás cubierta de amor y te amas a ti misma y estás lista para repartir amor y tu corazón está sano, pues estamos, imagínate, bendecidas y bendecidos. Así que mis amores, vamos a hacer nuestro workout hoy para transformar nuestro cuerpecito, no redondo, no cuadrado, sino de la forma que Dios nos dio. ¿Sí? Que esa grasita que tenemos de más en nuestro cuerpecito, hay que irla sacando poco a poco, pero ¿sabes cómo? 80% nutrición y 20% ejercicio. Así que vamos, mis amigas, vamos, que esta es la hora de comenzar. Arriba, que sí se puede, en el nombre de Dios Todopoderoso. Comenzamos. Vamos a hacer unos ejercicios facilitos, pero siempre para ir tonificando nuestro cuerpo.
I'm here with Julie. This is a
Vamos a empezar.
Warm up. It's low impact, low intensity to get you ready for exercise. So let's go. Feet are apart. We're just going to warm up the shoulders, just one arm around at a time. Starting to get your breathing right, setting your intention for your workout ahead. Nice big arm circles. And let's switch sides, switch arms. The aim of the warm-up is to get the blood flowing, get your heart rate up, and get your muscles ready for the workout ahead. 3 more times around. And then let's move into a shoulder press. So hands are by your shoulders. You're going to push up and down. Up and down. So you're not pushing right up overhead. You're just pushing slightly out in front. Just warming up the shoulders. Our next exercise is going to warm up your triceps. So now, arms are into the side and just push the arms back. Stretching out the triceps. And as we go through, our movements get bigger. The blood starts flowing. Now let's warm up the sides of the body. So feet are apart, one hand on the thigh. We're just going to reach over and reach back. We'll warm up one side first and then the other. You can have a slight bend in the knees if you need to. And you can always use your hand to support your weight if you're not used to doing sideways movements. Let's just do one more to this side and switch sides. As you go through, you'll start to feel your breathing will increase and you'll start to feel the sides of your body stretching out. Now our next exercise is to stretch out the back and the calf. So bring your feet together. You want to stretch out the calf muscle and round out the back, come back to standing. Rounding out at the back, eyes are looking at the floor. And then you're pulling that toe towards your shin to feel a stretch down your calf. Keep it going.
Keep going, vamos.
Now let's go back to warming up the center of the body with a simple pivot. Feet are apart, arms are out front. We're just going to turn to one side, turn to the other. Turn to one side and the other. Always remembering to pivot on that back foot to protect those knees. Give me 2 more times. Now, hands are on the hips. We're just going to come up onto the toes, back down onto the heels. Warming up the calf muscles, warming up the ankles. And then we're going to get your heart rate up. Simple side step. We're going to step from one side, then to the other.
One side, vamos. Vamos, campeonas. Arriba. Que sí se puede, vamos.
Getting it going. Just getting the heart rate
Mueve
up.
tu cuerpo.
Simple movement,
Vamos.
side to side. Now we can add in a knee pull. One side, then the other. Just pulling the knee up and down. Now let's work on that quad a little more. And just step to the side. Hamstrings and quads.
Vamos. Toca la puntilla de tus talones, vamos.
Right.
Que tú sí puedes, vamos.
Now we're going to go back to the top and work on your coordination by combining a few of those moves together. So let's go with our windmill. Arms are out front. Both arms this time.
Vamos.
Bigger, faster movement. Second time through. This time we're going to do the shoulders and the triceps at the same time. So hands come in. We push up and back. Up and back. Second time through. Bigger movements here. Stretching as high as you can. Reaching out back.
Vamos.
Let's warm up the side of the body again. One side, then the other. Over and back. Really reaching a little bit further each time.
Vamos.
Let's go back to that calf stretch, opening up the back. Heel comes forward. This time, bigger movement. Really stretch out the chest. If you've been sitting down all day, this exercise is perfect to get the blood flowing through your legs, opening up the chest and back. Let's go back to that upper body pivot. Let's look a little more athletic this time. Little lower. One side, then the other.
Eso.
Let's go back up onto the toes. Hands on hips, up onto the toes. Here we go.
Vamos, la puntilla de los pies, vamos. Vamos.
And now let's go into our side step. A little bit faster this time.
Arriba, campeonas.
A
Si se puede,
little
vamos.
bit more athletic.
Vamos.
Let's add in that knee drive.
Vamos. Oh my God. Hold on. Estoy en los ejercicios, mi amor.
Let's move now. We're going to go into our hamstring tap back. So here we go. Tap back.
Perdón, que se me interrumpió.
Lifting
Esto en
that foot
vivo.
up behind. Touching with the hand. Warming up the sides of the body and the hamstring.
Perdón. Esto es en vivo. Vamos.
That's it. Warm up is over. You should now be ready for your workout. Or you can repeat this warm up a few times through and use it as your workout.
Eso es buenísimo para quitar el cuerpo. Vamos a hacer otro sencillo. Vamos a buscar el otro. Ay, Señor. Pero déjame buscar otro que quiero hacer. Y es sencillo, pero...
I'm Samantha Clayton. This is a beginner core workout. I'm here.
Vamos a hacer este de hombro. Este está bueno. Este está bueno. Voy a hacer otro que es el calentamiento, porque este calentamiento ha estado muy sencillo. Y quiero hacer otro, que es como un cardio. Déjame ver si es este. Perdonen un segundo.
This is a 5-minute cardio workout. It's low impact and perfect for beginners. I'm here with Julie, my workout partner. Get ready. Let's start out with a simple march. Just marching in place, moving the arms, the knees, getting it going. Every exercise we're going to do for 20 seconds, and then we're going to repeat this workout 2 times through. Keep it going. Using the arms, get the knees up.
Haz tu rodilla, vamos.
Okay, our next move, we're just going to move into a simple jog. So that movement, just a little bit bigger this time. If you're not comfortable with jogging, stay with the march. Jog.
Hold on.
is to open up the hips. Start out simple, we'll go from there. Lift the knee up, out to the side. Knee up, out to the side. Nice athletic move, hip openers. Now let's move this a little faster. We're going to shuffle one way, open up. Shuffle the other way, open up. This will get your heart rate up, get your body on the move. Okay, our next move, we're just going to move into a simple jog. So that movement, just a little bit bigger this time. If you're not comfortable with jogging, stay with the march. Perfect for beginners. And
Vamos a comenzar con una ligera interrupción.
Let's start out with a simple march. Just marching in place, moving the arms, the knees, getting it going. Every exercise we're going to do for 20 seconds, and then we're going to repeat this workout 2 times through. Keep it going, using the arms, get the knees up. Okay, our next move, we're just going to move into a simple jog. So that movement, just a little bit bigger this time.
Vamos, vamos.
If you're not comfortable with jogging, stay with the march. Jog it out. Our next move is to open up the hips. Start out simple, we'll go from there. Lift the knee up, out to the side. Knee up, out to the side.
This one now, out to the side.
Nice athletic move.
Out to the side.
Now let's move this a little faster. We're going to shuffle one way, open up. Shuffle the other way, open up. This will get your heart rate up, get your body on the move. Keep it going.
Keep going.
Now our next move is really simple. We're going to just 2 steps forward and shuffle it back. Here we go. 1, 2, shuffle it back.
Up. 1, 2, shuffle it back. Vamos, vamos, come on. Tú sí puedes, dale. Sencillo.
Now let's advance that a
De
little. I'm going to
vamos.
run forward, run back, run forward,
One forward, one
run
back.
back.
One forward,
Getting the
One
heart
back.
rate up.
one forward, one back.
Our next exercise, simple jacks out to the side.
Vamos.
Just right side first. Arms come out wide. Three, 2, 1. Switch sides.
Switch side, vamos.
Keep it going. You should start to feel your breathing. Heart rate's getting up. Give me 3 more. And let's go back to the top with a march. All the way through again this time. You know the moves, a little more intensity this time. Let's take it into a jog. Here we go.
Here you go, vamos. Vamos, vamos, dale. Que tú puedes, dale. Sí se puede, vamos.
Pumping your arms.
Activa tu sistema cardiovascular, vamos.
And get it going.
Vamos, vamos.
Now let's start with that hip opener. Hip open to the side and back.
To the side and back.
With movements that go laterally like this, it's really great to start simple and then make your movements bigger. Let's shuffle this time. Shuffle, open. Keep it going.
Keep going.
Again, with all of these movements, it's okay if you're not ready for the shuffle. Just stick with the beginner early exercise. Okay, let's go back to the front with our step,
Step, step,
shuffle
shuffle
it
it back. Vamos. Step, step, shuffle it back. Step, step,
Feeling
shuffle it
good?
back. Vamos. Dale que tú puedes, vamos. Calienta tu cuerpecito.
Shuffle it forward, shuffle it back.
Shuffle it forward, shuffle it back. Vamos, come on.
Getting up on your toes. Shuffle it back.
Shuffle it forward, shuffle it back. Shuffle it forward, shuffle it back. Come on, vamos, que sí se puede.
One more time forward. And then let's go straight into those side gaps. Getting a little lower this time. Working the quads, working those inner outer thigh. You can feel it.
Vamos,
Are you
vamos.
ready to switch sides? Here you go. Switch.
Switch side, vamos. Come on.
This is your last 20 seconds. Work hard. Push, push. There you have it, a 5-minute cardio routine
5
to
minutes
really get your
cardio.
heart rate up. But if you need more, just repeat this workout 2 to 3 times to get your cardio fixed for the day.
Vamos ahora a hacer, que tengo aquí este, es hombro. Vamos, vamos. Queda el cuerpecito está calientico, vamos.
No excuses, everyone. Today, we're going to work on achieving sexy shoulders and upper arms. I'm Samantha Clayton, fitness expert and former competitive sprinter. I'm working with Herbalife to help you achieve a healthy, active life. Do you dream about having strapless, dress-worthy shoulders or guns that will make your friends envious? If the answer is yes, then join me for a 10-minute upper body strength workout to help your dreams become a reality. But before we get started, let's take a moment to talk about weights. You don't necessarily need to reach for the heaviest weight option to develop your muscles. It's possible to build muscle and improve your strength using moderate weight by focusing on a slow and controlled tempo for all of your movements. It's a time that your muscles are under tension and working hard that will enhance your strength building potential. Now let's get to it. We're starting out with a mini warm-up, focusing on the upper body to get ready for our workout. Gently roll your neck from one side to the other. Just loosen off the shoulders. Look from one side to the other. And then gently start to roll your shoulders back.
Vamos. Mueve tus hombros. Vamos.
Stay nice and relaxed.
Hacia atrás. Relax.
Roll a few times forward. And then let's make the movements bigger with windmill arms.
Vamos. Mueve tus hombros y tus brazos. Vamos.
Starting out forward. And then back.
Vamos hacia atrás ahora. Vamos.
Now place both arms straight out in front of you and circle the wrists and open and close the hands.
Abre y cierra tus puños y hay un círculo con tus manos.
Change direction.
Cambia la dirección.
Now open your arms out wide to stretch the chest and then cross them in front of you to loosen your back and shoulders. Enjoy the stretch.
Disfruta el estiramiento.
Last one. And then let's do a jog to get your blood flowing.
Vamos a saltar un poquito. Vamos, vamos.
Start to over-exaggerate the arm movements to further prepare your upper body for weights.
Vamos, lo que tú puedes hacer. Al ritmo tuyo, vamos. Que sí se puede, vamos.
About 30 seconds will do.
Vamos, 30 segundos, vamos.
And you know, a warm-up is not complete without jumping jacks. Come on, you can do 30
jumping
seconds.
jack. No nos gusta, pero hay que hacerlo.
Let's make the movements bigger overhead.
Vamos. Eso. Ejercítate, vamos.
Now, our first upper body exercise is a single arm reciprocal press. Pick up your weights and let's start out with this shoulder exercise. Now stand in an athletic stance with your knees slightly bent. Hold your weights with your palms facing in at shoulder height. Press one weight upward, not directly overhead, but slightly in front of you. As you lower the weight down, lift the other one up. This is called a reciprocal press, and I like to do it for coordination.
Hacia adelante.
Be slow and controlled in your movements, focusing on lifting and lowering the weight slowly, making sure that the rest of your body is still.
Vamos, vamos.
10 to 12 reps is a great number. Now put your weights down and let's take a 30-second rest and just shake it out.
Vamos. Relájate.
So while you're resting, keep moving. You can hydrate if you need to.
Vamos. Vamos. Relájate. Y mueve tus hombros.
You can do a few stretches.
Importante, vamos.
So pick up your weights and let's do a combination move. This is a trap raise, or you could call it a shoulder shrug, to an upright row. So hold your weights with your palms facing down, resting them gently on your thighs. Simply shrug your shoulders upward toward your ears, hold, and then slowly lower. For the second part of this exercise, lift your weights up towards your chin, leading with the elbows. Stay controlled on the way up, holding for a beat, and then remain controlled on the way back down. You can use a count of 3 for your timing. Shrug and lift. Remember to keep your core tight throughout the entire movement. Just a few more. Give me one more. Nice and slow.
Slowly. Uno más.
This shrug movement is my secret move for strapless dresses because they always look better with toned trap muscles. So let's take a 30-second rest again before moving on to our bicep and shoulder combo.
Vamos.
Grab some water if you need to, but just keep moving for the 30 seconds.
Sí, vamos.
For the bicep shoulder combo, hold your weights with your palms facing your sides. Now, as you lift your weight, rotate your wrist so that at the top of the move, your palms face your chest. As we transition into the second phase of this move, rotate your wrists out and press the weight forward just above shoulder height. Slowly lower the weight, rotate your wrists, and then lower back to the starting position. This movement should be slow and controlled and focus the entire time on keeping your core tight. Try to minimize all other body movements. Remembering to rotate the wrists each time. Slow and controlled. Just one more, 10 to 12 reps is plenty. Now let's take a 30-second rest to hydrate and stretch out the muscles.
Vamos. Retírate.
Just shake it out and stay on the move. You don't want to cool down.
Shake it out. Vamos.
Now we're moving to bent over rows. I have a fun combo move for you. We're going from bent over single arm row to a double arm row and changing our hand position. Now this exercise requires that you get into a bent over position. We do this by putting your feet slightly apart and hinging at the hips, pushing your butt back to ensure that you maintain a nice flat back and neutral spine. We're going to do a row with 2 different hand positions. First with the palms facing back. Lift one weight and slowly lower. Leading with your elbows to chest height, slowly lower. So as you get to the bottom of the movement, rotate your wrists so that in the second movement, palms are facing in like so. Okay, let's get started. Let's keep a slow and steady rhythm for 12 reps. So single, single arm, and then double.
1, 1 y después doble.
Keeping movements nice and slow. Control on the way up, control on the way down. Keep your core nice and tight for the entire move. Now, if you're just starting out and you can't manage 10, that's okay. Just do as many as comfortable for you. Let's try one more. And let's put the weights down. And let's rest and shake it out. Do a few arm circles.
Vamos a círculo con las manos. Vamos.
Forward and back.
Hacia
Grab
atrás.
a drink if you need to.
Vamos. Vamos.
Let's take it down to the floor for a chest press move where we're going to do a single, single, double rhythm. So sit down on the floor. Make sure your feet are planted firmly on the ground and slowly lower down, making sure your spine is firmly on the floor. So tuck your pelvis under and your back is flat. Put your arms out wide. And we're going to simply lift one weight and lower. Lift the other weight and lower. And then lift them both together, rotating at the wrist. So let's do it slowly again. We're going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. And then let's lift both weights together, rotate in and come back down. So let's start out with our rep of 12 or 10. And then squeeze in, making sure that your back stays on the floor. Your core stays nice and tight. And focus on really rotating the wrists in. This move works your coordination because it's working your brain and your muscles at the same time. Remembering to breathe and keeping that back flat on the floor throughout the entire move. Let's slow down the rhythm for the last few. Give me 2 more. Last one. Now put put your weights down and we're going to do a quick tricep stretch from the floor before we get ready for our next exercise, which is a great tricep dip. So just stretching out, back of the arm, keeping the shoulders down. And then switch sides. Going up overhead, stretching out the tricep muscle. Now let's get into our perfect push-up position.
Me encanta este ejercicio.
This time, our wrists are going to be slightly narrower than with a regular push-up. So have your wrists in, find your position up on your toes. And we're just going to slowly lower the body to the ground, but our arms are going back instead of out with a regular push-up. So we're going down and pushing up. Watch for a regular push-up, you'll be out wide. But to work on the triceps, we're coming into this position. Lower down and push up. Keeping the core tight and breathing the whole time. Now, if you need to modify, you can always drop to the knees, lower and lift. Give me 2 more. As a busy working mom, I fully understand that sometimes it's hard to find the time to fit in exercise, but I hope you can use my 10-minute series of videos to help you realize that even if you only have a few minutes to spare, your exercise time will add up throughout the week to help you reach your fitness goals. I hope you enjoyed this 10-minute upper body focus routine and will combine it with my other workouts to create a full body challenge.
Excelente para esas campeonas que se conectaron y las que no están lo harán más tarde. Ahí quedan grabados para ustedes. ¿Sabes qué? La constancia, la perseverancia es una de las palabras, la disciplina más importante para las claves del éxito. Vamos ahora a tomar el 24, el Reciprocal Strength. Oh my God. Ay, estos días que he estado sin hacer ejercicio, mis amores, me tienen un poco desenfocada. Pero ahí vamos, mis amores. Day by day, como dice el americano. Vamos a hacer estaba aquí preparando porque ustedes saben que yo tengo las chicas de Instagram que también me siguen, las de Instagram, imagínate. Vamos a hacer, miren, el campeón de campeones, miren, Reciprocal Strength. Este es el que te hace el músculo, que pone el músculo durito y el cuerpecito de lo más bonito. ¿Sabes qué? 30 minutos después de hacer el workout. Esto lo toman los atletas como Cristiano Ronaldo. Y yo, como soy una fan de él, también me lo tomo. Miren, mis amores, ya estoy filmando en simultáneo para YouTube y para ustedes. Ya di a YouTube, pero aquí estén. el campeón de campeones, Arriba Strength, el Herbalife 24, 30 minutos después de hacer el workout. Para que tu cuerpecito se ponga más durito y tu músculo se ponga más durito y el cuerpecito de lo más bonito, mis amores. Miren, de lo más bonito. Así somos las hijas de Dios, bellas. Miren, 2 cucharaditas y listo, miren. 1 y 2. Yo tomo este producto desde que lo salió, pero full así, constante, cada vez que hago ejercicio, después de la pandemia. Empecé, bueno, antes de la pandemia iba al gym, pero como no nos podíamos reunir, creé mi canal de YouTube y estoy haciendo mis ejercicios, mis amores. Déjame ver, ahí se desconectó la batidora. Ya. Por algún motivo, no dejes de hacer tus ejercicios a la hora que sea conveniente para ti, pero hazlo, porque eso es bueno para tu salud y para un envejecimiento saludable. Me encantan el Arriba Strength, me encantan. Esto es la vida misma, miren. De sabor chocolate. Miren, voy a poner a mi gente de sabor chocolate. Bendecida. Tomando mi batido Arriba Strength de sabor. Ese sabor que es maravilloso. Así que mis amores, no te olvides nunca de sonreír, porque tú no sabes quién se puede enamorar de tu bella sonrisa. Muchos besos, muchos cariños y que viva el amor, que estamos en el mes del amor y la amistad. Bendiciones, nos vemos pronto. ¿Qué pasa aquí? Ay, la costumbre. Que la computadora es diferente al teléfono. Bendiciones.